There's something special in the air here in Orlando. I can still remember the smell the moment I stepped off the airplane. It was called pollen, and my sinuses haven't been the same ever since. You see, I'm a city kid, and when my parents moved me here from Brooklyn, New York, I was miserable. It was unbearably hot, and I had a hard time making new friends. The city of Orlando was one of two things when I moved here as a 7-year-old: Mickey Mouse and retirement. I had traded in the big city and big and bright lights for the sound of crickets and the unexplainable urge to suddenly drink sweet tea. But something happened in 1993 that changed my perspective of this city forever. A 6'7" point guard from the University of Memphis was drafted by the Orlando Magic. He was everything to me. He was drafted to a small team who was coming off an unbelievable playoff run with their superstar athlete, Shaquille O'Neal. Now, what you have to understand about me is I am a die-hard New York Knickerbocker fan. But when the Magic drafted Anthony Penny Hardaway, I damn near lost my mind. I hung every poster with his face on it. I bought every sneaker that he made. I even begged my parents for the little Penny doll. But you see, the truth was my parents were working 2 jobs to get my sister and I to a better climate. After a hard day's work, my parents would stand for 6 hours as ushers in the old Amway Arena. On their days off, they would take me to the Amway to see Penny, and I would sit in the nosebleed, and my love for the city would grow more and more as they would win. There's something magical about this city. And it means that no matter where you come from, you can always make it. Now, I know this city is more than basketball. It's much bigger than Penny Hardaway and the NBA. But to me, when I would sit in that arena, I would look around and I would see families of all different cultures. Orlando was a melting pot of people and races and different cultures, from Washington Shores to Winter Park. There's a certain smell that you get when you come from Orlando. It's the smell of oranges. And my parents, they remind me of that 1993 Magic team. You see, because they were immigrants who came to America for a better life. They worked hard to show me that dreams in this town don't get old. This city is way more than Mickey Mouse and retirement. It's more than standing in line for hours at the amusement park. This city is filled with some amazing people who are talented that want to change the world. Hardworking people who want to make a better life for their families and just make a difference. But there's a certain smell in Orlando, and I can remember it the minute I stepped off the plane. It's called hope, and that's the reason why my parents moved me from New York. Thank you, guys.